Oh my God! What's wrong with your face?
Okay, hello everybody. Hello. Welcome to the stream. Hope you are all doing well. I'm Sarzac, you know that. But yes, welcome everyone to this abnormally scheduled Phantasy Star Online stream. Um, as I've been mentioning, I will not be streaming this Saturday. Like I normally do with PSO. Instead, I'm going to be streaming PSO for about 3 hours tonight to kind of make up for that. So that's what this stream is really for. Um, um, you know, like on Saturday nights at the end of this stream, we will spin the PSO wheel and see what version of PSO I'll play the following Saturday after I get back into town. But thank you all for coming to this stream. I hope everyone is doing well. Let's go ahead and check out chat real quickly. We got Jinya. She's taking a call. We have Tuffymon. Tuffymon coming in first. Let me get a shouty for Tuffymon, my good friend Tuffymon. Really great guy. Incredible streamer. Really wide range of knowledge about video games, mainstream games, obscure games. You could talk to Tuffy for hours about video games. Dude should have a PhD in video game history. Y'all please check him out if you've not checked Tuffy out yet. And I see we've got Cinematic Sith here. Hello, Sin. How are you doing? How are you? I'm hoping so as well. Tonight's going to be rough because I have to do a lot of packing and D&D prep and stuff. But I'm not driving tomorrow, so I can like sleep in the vehicle and everything. But you know, it'll be fine. It always work. Things always work out. Things always work out. So, but yeah, how is everyone today? Let's see. Tuffy got Dragon Quest X. That's the MMO, yeah. How? What do you mean you got it working today? Is it something that's not supposed to like play in regions outside of Japan, or what? It's in English. Oh, it's in English. I assume that's not Square Enix is doing. That's probably fan work and everything. You know, there's a Japanese streamer. She doesn't get on all that much, but she streams this PSO, and I've also seen her stream Dragon Quest X, which looks really fun. It's a shame that that's never brought over here. Um, preparing for what kind of event you got going on, Cinematic? All right, so we're gonna be playing my OG PSO version. It's not the OG PSO, but it is the main version that I focus on, or at least I focused on for these streams since I started PSO Saturdays back in like September, and that's the GameCube version, which I haven't really played this in a while. It's since we switched to the wheel, I think this has only come up once. So I'm really happy to be back on the GameCube version. Gonna do some stuff offline, like I normally do, and then we're gonna go on to Shitserve and do some stuff online. And I think JThud might be getting on. I might be playing with some viewers later, but we'll see. We'll see what goes on. But let's go ahead and just hop on in. We're gonna do this in Ultimate because I like punishment. Okay, cool. 6 main stories, up to 4. I've been working on translating, and the free trial works to the end of 2, so it's enough to try it for sure. Well, hopefully Square doesn't have a policy of like banning like foreign players or anything. I know Sega had something like that for PSO2 back in the day, and I think they still do. I think they don't want like people in the global market playing on the JP servers since the global servers exist. But would you consider streaming that, Tuffy? Okay, wow, it's been a while since we've seen this version of Sinri. Okay, I was actually on her last night. My mag's synchro rate was at 0 because I played with JThud a few weeks ago off. This was off stream, and we did some really challenging content, and there was a lot of death. So that caused my mag to get out of synchro. So let's see. All of these are unlocked. Really? Have I done the government quest for these? I don't think I've done the government quest for these. Maybe they're just all unlocked on Ultimate. That could be a thing. Let's talk to the principal. No, he's acting like okay. They're acting they don't have government quests for me. So either I did this or the government quests just don't exist on Ultimate. One of the two. Haven't decided on what I want to do yet. Just testing it through. Yeah. Oh yeah. Definitely always test stuff. Always test stuff. Because anything can go wrong. In fact, I am refusing to do these OBS updates that have come up recently until after this stream. Just because I don't trust the OBS updates. Always test stuff though. Well, I'm excited. That'll be cool, Tuffy. You don't see a lot of you just don't see a lot of Dragon Quest X. How long has it been out for? And y'all please check out my friend Kara the Mystic Cosplay here. She's a wonderful streamer. I was chilling in her stream last night after mine while I was doing packing and did a lot of laundry and stuff. Most of my clothes and stuff are packed. Like everything pretty much that I need in terms of like hygiene and clothes are, you know, all that's ready. Other than the stuff that I need to like take a shower tomorrow morning for. But oh god, I gotta get the D&D stuff ready tonight. That'll be fun. It's D&D, right? Let's just let's do a warm up on Forest Ultimate. It's been quite some time since we've played with this version this version of PSO. Wow. Yeah, I don't know, man. Tuffy, did you ever use Streamlabs out of curiosity when you started streaming, or did you go straight for OBS? 2012. Well, Final Fantasy XI still gets a lot of streaming. I'm sure Dragon Quest X gets a good bit as well, considering, you know, it's a Dragon Quest game, and I'm sure people would play it even if it was in Japanese. But that's cool. I'm really excited to see you stream it, Tuffy. Alright, so we're just going to go through the forest on Ultimate, just to kind of warm up. Then we'll go online. If there's no one on, we'll just do some stuff online. Really, this is just going to be kind of a kill and chill PSO stream. I'm going to just be killing shit, chilling here, and chatting with you all. I gotta get back in the rhythm of how the sword works. Oh, you've always used OB. Okay. Oh, okay. I see. I see. I actually started streaming directly from my PlayStation 4. Those streams are kind of really amateurish to go back to and watch. But then I switched to Streamlabs about 2 months in, I guess. I stuck with Streamlabs for like over a year until it was time for me to like start VTubing and everything, because I heard OBS was better. And not to say I didn't have problems with Streamlabs. There were certainly some problems with Streamlabs that I had. Though some of them were kind of my own doing, because I was running it on a Windows 7 computer. And, you know, to be fair, to Streamlabs, Microsoft pulled the plug on Windows 7 several years ago. I can understand why, a company like Streamlabs is moving away from supporting an obsolete product. I mean, it sucks because Windows 7 was a great operating system, but, you know, you don't see people updating new current software for Windows XP. So, you know, don't see anyone streaming it at all. Wow, well that could be something for you to maybe like get in and kind of build an audience around if you like the game. I hear a lot of people talk about it, like some of my some streamer friends of mine, like Dookie, who are really big into the Dragon Quest games. They've talked about it and so forth, but I mean, I don't know if they've ever actually like played it. You know, I saw something, I think one of the developers of Final Fantasy 16, I think he made a comment recently, or this developer, I shouldn't say he, because I don't know who this is, but they made a comment about how Final Fantasy 16 could be the last numbered Final Fantasy game. And part of what he was discussing was that it should, the title should be up to like the development team. B, the numbering system is kind of intimidating because new people wanting to get into the franchise might be like, oh, do I need to play the first 15 games to get in? Which, I mean, granted, if you know anything kind of about Final Fantasy, you know that that's not the case. But, you know, they're talking about like brand new people, which that's kind of hard for me to think of. Like, what is a world or a life without knowing about Final Fantasy? But one of the interesting things that he said is that, you know, some of the numbered titles are online games, and he or she outright said, you know, online games should not have like a main number as part of the main series, because they're online games and they will eventually shut down at some point. And I was just like, yeah, this is something that is something I had been saying since Final Fantasy XI was announced. Like, don't make it a main numbered game. Call it Final Fantasy Online or something. I mean, I am sure they're going to continue to make numbered Final Fantasies. Those are always. Well, I guess I shouldn't say like too sure, considering Square is apparently quite nervous about the pre-orders. But you can change jobs. Not sure how you unlock them. Still in the tutorial. But your Final Fantasy 30. They'll get to it. They'll get to it. Trial, there's like 17 of them. Oh, yeah, that is intimidating when you have that many games and they are linked by story. Like, you know, it doesn't take much to look into Final Fantasy to be like, oh, these games are mostly just not connected, except in terms of like motifs, themes, and so forth. Right? They're not narratively connected. But wow, yeah, a game series that has 17 games that is narratively connected. I wouldn't want to get into that because that's a commitment. I'm the same way with book series. There's this one book series, The Wheel of Time by Robert Jordan, and I've read like the first 2 books very long time ago. Very good books, very good high fantasy, in sort of the vein of Tolkien. Not on that level, but really, really good quality stuff nonetheless. But there's like 11 or 12 books, or maybe even more, and they're all really, really long. And one of the reasons I didn't go into the 3rd book is because I just didn't want to commit to something like that. You know, it's just like, okay, this is a bit much. Blackhand of Nod, hello, how are you? Let me give you a shout out. How are you doing today, my friend? Kind of why I don't want to play. Oh yeah, right. I read that. I agree. The naming scheme for online games. Yeah. So I don't know. It'll be interesting. I remember when Final Fantasy 15 came out. I was actually Tuffy. I was actually at a pop culture conference. Mrs. Tuffy Mon knows this conference. Around the time I got into Brave Excavis, which I know you and I had were friended in that game, and I think I got into the game maybe 3-4 months after it launched. Okay, to put this into like time perspective for you, but I remember there was a panel on Final Fantasy, and one of the papers had mentioned Kefka in the title. So I'm like, yeah, I got to go to this. I just got to. And I don't remember much about the individual papers that were presented. But I do remember, like, after the panel was over, there was like some discussion. I was just kind of eavesdropping, but there was discussion about how a lot of the people thought Final Fantasy 15 was going to be the last major numbered title because of the amount of resources and development and all that it takes. Those games take years to make, and a lot goes into them. When you compare it to something like Final Fantasy Brave Excavis, right, which is really just a cheap cell phone game that just churns money out like 24/7 until that fad's dead, and then you just make a new game to replace that fad. So I don't know. I remember listening to that, and I'm like, they're gonna make a Final Fantasy 16. It might be a while, which it has been. But they're gonna make a Final Fantasy 16. They'll do that, and I still think they'll do a Final Fantasy 17, even if this one doesn't sell all that well. It just, I would expect Final Fantasy 17 to come out when I'm approaching like my 50s. Yeah, somebody, I was in someone's stream and they mentioned that to me, and I was just like, no, I'm not trusting anything that comes from Gummy. I don't know if you still play Brave Excavis, Tuffy. I quit that several years ago when they started adding character variants. I got my Kefka. I put a lot of work into my Kefka, and yeah, he was a 5-star or 6-star while the better stars were coming out. But I was still like, okay, cool. I've done this. This is fun. And then they just released a new version of Kefka, which with new sprite art, and they call it something like War Mage Kefka or Magitech Kefka. Like there's just these like named variants, almost like He-Man and Skeletor action figures. Like, here's Battlescar He-Man, here's Battlescar Kefka. And when I realized that that was the model they were kind of going to move to, I'm like, no, I'm done with this. This is an endless cycle that they've kind of built here. And I get it. They've got to perpetuate their service and their revenue, but that's not something I want to commit to anymore. Hey, Shattered Shamrock. Hello, hello. How are you? I'm going to get caught up on chat real quickly. Let me just murder this saber-tooth wolf tiger. I don't know if this room is clear or not. Let me step back into the previous room because that room is clear. Let me scroll up. Let's see. Shattered says they use one to fund the other. Yeah. Oh, definitely. Look at Genshin Impact, literally Breath of the Wild anime girl style, and it makes $3 million a month. Yeah, I've avoided Genshin Impact. I think I would get addicted to that very quickly, and I've heard like it's extremely gacha based. But I do not. I poke my head in every year for anniversary, but that's it. Is Main Brave Excavus, is that on live support as well, Tuffy? Let me throw a shouty out to Shattered Shamrock, new friend we've met recently. Really cool streamer. I got to hang out in a couple of their streams so far. Really cool person. I've been playing some Mega Man Battle Network too, and you can really talk really fun video game stuff with Shattered. And hey, super new friend today, Dragon Plane Worms. Hello, how are you? The friend we made earlier today in 6 Card channel. Throw a shouty out to you, Dragon. How'd your stream go? I unfortunately just was able to pop in just to drop you a follow and say hi. I'm going on vacation tomorrow and had a bunch of stuff to do today, including to bring my dogs to like the boarding place, which always makes me incredibly sad, though they were very excited to go. I swear, my dogs are... I know every pet owner says this, you know, well, my animal is so smart. But, so the name of the boarding place that that I take them to is called Paws and Pawpaws. And, I told them earlier, you know, after I got home, ran some errands, I'm just like, okay, guys, are y'all ready to go to Paws and Pawpaws? And, like, they went from just being lazy dogs to being, like, super excited, full of energy, running around, jumping up on me. It's like telling a bunch of 6-year-olds, hey, guess what, guys? We're going to Disney World today. And they were excited to go. They were excited when I dropped them off. I'm not excited that I'm going to be almost a week without my dogs, but you know, I can't bring dogs to the place I'm going, and I trust this boarding place better than I would. Well, I trust them. They're very good. But they're both online and doing all right. Oh, live support for you. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, Dragon. Yeah. Okay. Hey, 6 Card. What's up, 6? How was your stream as well? I went into 6 Card stream earlier, hung out, and people were talking about me. People had been talking about me in 6 Card's chat, and it was like positive, flattering stuff. It was I was so humbled by that. But if y'all have not checked 6 Card out, 6 Card is a delightful friend. Really great streamer. He was doing a stream earlier with another streamer friend, The Extreme, and I think somebody else. I could be wrong. Today's been a long day for me. But 6 was doing some Super Metroid stuff. 6 does a lot of randomizers with games like Super Metroid, Link to the Past, Chrysalis, and 6 is just a really cool, really laid-back person. So please check 6 out. 6, how are you? How was your stream? Hey, Bowler, how are you? Oh my goodness, these turtles are beating me up. Okay, do not beat up the 90-pound little girl with the giant sword. Bowler, I saw you streaming earlier today. You were doing some Zelda. I was trying to lurk in there with on my cell phone. I don't know how successful that was, I was running a bunch of errands today to get ready for this vacation. So, but I hope your stream went well. I know I popped in there. I think you had found the shop that sells the blue ring, like the blue ring and the meat, and you were like, well, I found it, but I don't have the money for it right now. But let me before I get into more combat, let me also drop a shouty for Bowler here. Enjoy your dinner, Bowler. Enjoy your bit. Right, Hollister Arcade. That's right. That's right. Yeah, today has just been like a non-stop day for me. I normally start getting ready for my streams about an hour before I go live, and today I was just like, no, I'm gonna lay down for 20 minutes. I'm gonna lay down for 20 minutes. I need to lay down. I still have to like pack and get my D&D stuff ready tonight for this trip, and a friend is coming to pick me up in the morning, and I'm expecting him to come get me around 8 o'clock in the morning, which is awful. You're doing the second quest. Oh, nice, nice. Hey, Elvin Sorrow. How are you doing? Elvin Sorrow. Let's see. Six said stream was good. I had a lot of fun. I'm doing pretty good. Six, just very tired, a little stressed out. Hoping this stream can de-stress me, since I have a lot to do for this vacation. But I'm not driving tomorrow, so my thing is I'll just stay up until it's done, and if that means I sleep for the entire 6 to 7 hour drive, well, I sleep for the entire 6 to 7 hour drive. Like, I'm not driving. That's not even, like, a question. Let me drop Elvin Sorrow a shouty. Elvin, how are you doing? Elvin, you have a birthday coming up. And I know you've got, like, big birthday weekend plans and stuff. What is your exact birthday? If you don't mind telling me. And are you planning to do any kind of birthday stream? I know you have like plans. I'm not going to say anything else than that. I'm not dumb. I mean, I am dumb. I'm very dumb, but I'm not like. I was going to say I'm not carelessly dumb, but like that is actually like my worst trait. You're planning to turn off all connections and just be alone for your birthday. Are you? Oh, okay, so that means that you're turning 40 then. Because that's what I did when I turned 40. no joke. I know you're joking about that, Elvin, but that's actually what I did when I turned 40. I'm just like, no, this is depressing. This is depressing. Like my dad like drove over like an hour and a half from where he lives, and he's just like, I'm taking you out to dinner whether you like it or not. And I'm just like, no, let me die. My life is halfway over. Yeah, no kidding, right? Elvin's probably gonna have a well, I was gonna say cocaine and strippers, but I don't think Elvin would have cocaine and strippers. Oh, Bowler, you have a birthday coming up too this weekend? Wonder if you and Elvin share the same birthday. My dad said he wanted to live on a rock in the middle of nowhere so no one would bother him. He said this when I was like 10. It tracks now because I feel the same. Yeah, no, I get that too. There are days generally whenever I'm getting home from work where I'm just like, I wish I had an island somewhere that I could just go to and live like Robinson Crusoe. He had it pretty good. He was a little traumatized at first when he got stranded on that island, but he's like, okay, I'm gonna build a little house, and I'm gonna build a little farm. I'm gonna raise some animals, gonna raise some crops, and I'm gonna live in peace. All right, Elvin. Thanks for the lurk, dude. I appreciate it. Bowler, Chinese buffet or barbecue joints. You know, I've always found Chinese buffets to either be like hits or miss, right? Like sometimes you get a Chinese buffet and it's like the best thing ever. And then yet sometimes you get Chinese buffets and you're just like, oh my God, somebody called the code of the Department of Health. I don't know why I've never like encountered like any average or mediocre Chinese buffets, because I really do like Chinese food. We had a good one in town. I think it closed during the whole COVID bit. I mean, of course it was closed down for a little bit, right? You know, especially because it was a buffet. All right, Bowler. Thanks for the lurk, dude, and enjoy your dinner. Hey, Drum. Hello, hello. How are you doing? Let me drop you a shouty. Drum finished Tales of the Kingdom yesterday. And then today, he finished Final Fantasy IV The After Years. And then got started on Castlevania Harmony of Dissonance. I almost said Despair. That's a different game. If y'all have not checked out Drumjod yet, please do so. Please check him out. Really, really awesome dude. Really, really cool gamer. And play some really quality stuff. I can feel that with a Chinese buffet, although I haven't been to one since before COVID either. I don't eat Chinese food all that. I like it.
It's absolute
But
brutality.
most of the buffets serve like really, there's a lot of fried foods, and I try to avoid fried foods. That's of course not all that they have, but I'm trying to think if I've been to a buffet since COVID. I'm already at 30. Let's grab that, use that. I should not be walking around with that much Meseta. Alright, Dragon. Nice meeting you again, and I hope you have a wonderful night. And hopefully, next time I catch your stream, I can stick around a lot longer. But take it easy, my friend. And hey, Horror Acolyte, what's up? Are you feeling better? Is your throat feeling better? Let me drop you a shouty real quick, Horror, because we're just dorking around on Phantasy Star tonight. Since this will be my last stream until next week. Oh goodness, and Tall Grant's coming in too. We'll drop a shouty for Tall Grant. Oh my god, I misspelled all of that. Sarzac can't spell. Let me throw shouties to Horror and Tall Grant. I think a lot of y'all know both of them, but if you don't, please check them out. Horror, are you feeling better? And Tall Grant, how are you doing? Yeah, there is. Actually, I will be on Thursday. There will be Mark. Mark will be. I will be playing as Mark Tall Grant. Like totally. I'm just not gonna stream it. Just not gonna stream it. I'm bringing my PlayStation 2 with me on my vacation, just so I can sit in my cabin and play and run around as Mark in Outbreak. So, but I'm not gonna stream it because the internet's not gonna be good. So I'm sorry. I know you waited like a year for me to go back to Mark, but alas, I don't know what to tell you. Oh, I'm sorry to hear you're not feeling better, Horror. Paul Grant, how are you doing? Are you streaming, or either of y'all streaming tonight? Yeah, I'm not really finding Ultimate Forest getting okay XP. I'm not really finding this challenging. I mean, this is offline mode. Um, the XP is okay. I don't think I'm gonna get a level up after when I kill the dragon, but that's fine. Like I said, I just want to like refresh myself on this character because it's been over a month since I played GameCube. You're gonna stream tomorrow. Ooh, you got Diablo 4. What class do you think you're gonna check out first? I've been watching a lot of people stream that, both small streamers and big streamers, and you know, I don't like Blizzard Entertainment. I haven't liked Blizzard for a solid 10 years. Ever since they started well, becoming Activision basically. But I have to say, I've been really, really impressed with what I've seen out of Diablo 4 so far. And I'm thinking of maybe grabbing it. And I don't know, maybe doing like a Necromancer stream. Maybe I could do a stream where I play Diablos 2, 3, and 4 and just play the Necromancer class. That could possibly be fun. I'd have to come up with an excuse to have like a Diablo marathon. I would say I would. You know what? Maybe that could be like my special stream for whenever I hit 1,000 followers. Maybe I could be like, okay, I hit 1,000 followers, and I will play the campaigns of Diablos 2, 3, and 4 back to back. Necromancer class only. I don't remember how long the campaigns are in 2 and 3. I know I've beaten them. I just don't remember how many hours. I think that could possibly kill me. Sorcerer. Oh, you want a copy of Diablo 4? Very nice, Horror. That game is selling for like what, $70? That's a damn nice prize to win. Yeah, I feel Blizzard has been going down. I mean, I'm going to date this in terms of World of Warcraft, but I feel that when they released the Cataclysm expansion, which I thought was an okay expansion, but you could kind of see the signs that quality wasn't as big of a focus as it had been just a few years before. But yeah, that's awesome, Horror. Congratulations. I mean, I played from Classic until Legion, and I would agree with that, Tall Grant. I do think it peaked with Wrath of the Lich King, not just in terms of numbers, but also just like quality. Wrath was fun. Wrath was fun. They a lot of quality of life improvements, but at the same time, the game still had you socializing and interacting with other people. And then it just became something where you just queue up for a dungeon, you run a dungeon with 4 other people, and you don't say a single word to each other. I was like, why am I playing this online? Like, the point of playing... Ooh, what'd we get? What'd we get? I won't know until I have it ID'd. Am I already full on stuff? Oh, it definitely did. It definitely did, Tall Grant. And especially since a lot of the old people, I think all the old people are gone except Samwise Didier, who'd been one of their major art people since like '91, and I think Chris Metzen, the guy behind a lot of the Warcraft and Diablo lore, I think he retired at the beginning around 2018, but I think he recently went back to the company. They probably offered him a tremendous amount of money to go back. And Metzen, what I know about Metzen, he seems like a really cool dude. I do know a lot of people give him grief because Thrall is essentially himself, right? And a lot of people see Thrall as like a self-insert character, which Thrall kind of is. But Thrall's also like a really pivotal character. That's fine. Hey, Snipe, how are you doing? Got you a shouty here. How are you today? You're very welcome, Tall Grant. Oh yeah, we'll never see a fourth RTS game. If you want RTS games from Blizzard, it's going to be StarCraft games. And I wonder if a StarCraft 3 will ever happen. Tall, did you spend a lot of time in Azeroth? Were you a WoW player yourself, or did you just play the RTS games? Although I'm going on vacation, y'all will probably, if we're Switch friends, you will probably see me online a bit. I'm bringing my Switch. Be traveling with my Switch. When I'm not playing D&D or sleeping, I'm gonna be playing on my Switch. People might be like, "Oh, Sarzac, what do you plan to play on the Switch? Are you gonna be playing Mario Kart or Smash Brothers or Tales of the Kingdom?" I'm gonna be playing Mega Man 5. The game I've had for over 30 years. That's the main game. Maybe some Gradius. Those are two games I'm trying to improve my skills at for no death runs. Which Mega Man 5 won't be hard to do, but Gradius is a different beast. Vanilla NBC, you did. Oh, okay. That was about as in-game. Okay, Karazhan. Yeah, Karazhan. I took a break after my first or second Karazhan run. I was in my final year of undergrad, and I realized if I continue to play WoW, I'm not going to graduate. And I've told a whole bunch of people I'm graduating. So I don't want to have to tell a whole bunch of people I'm not graduating because of the World of Warcraft. So I took a several month break from that. When I came back, I think they were about to release the Sunwell. Where are you right now, Snipe, in terms of the story? And hey, Lubowski, what's up? I am a real ass nerd, absolutely. Dude, I'm taking a vacation to play D&D for an entire weekend. I should have like nerd tattooed on my forehead. Which I won't. But I am okay with that. Lubowski, how are you doing? EQ wrecked. Look, one thing I felt terrible about, really quite terrible about, it was I think it was my second semester when I was working on my master's, and there was this one fella, really nice guy, a gamer, really fun to talk to. He was a year ahead of me. I remember we were talking about World of Warcraft. He had played it early on. I had kind of gone back to it to play it here and there. And he's just like, I can't play that game. I will not finish. The program. And I'm like, yeah. I mean, check it. Go. If you want to play it, go back to it after you play the game. But we had like a 30-45 minute conversation about like, wow, okay. Well, I see him a few weeks later, and he looks like very disheveled, looks exhausted, and just looks stressed out. And I'm like, hey, you doing all right? And he goes, no, I missed 2 deadlines for seminar papers that were done due. And he looked like really depressed when he said that. But then like he got like a big smile on his face. And then he goes, but guess what I've been doing in the World of Warcraft? And like I wanted like his entire demeanor changed. He went from being like disheveled and kind of depressed looking to being like excited to talk about what he had been doing in WoW. And I'm just sitting there feeling awful because I kind of felt responsible for that. In a way, it's like, I mean, I didn't put a gun to his head or anything, be like, you must play World of Warcraft. But if our conversation had not taken place, I don't think he would have gotten back into it. Happy story, he did end up finishing. He did end up finishing, but it was more rough than it should have been. Yes, Ozma. Oh my God, I remember the first time I fought Ozma in 9. I knew it was the super boss. I knew it had a reputation already at that point, and yeah, let's just say Ozma won one turn, either turn 1 or turn 2. Oh yeah, yeah. It sounds like you're very close to the end, Snipe. Monkey, did your thing go off? I didn't hear Darth Vader going no, but I was laughing at possibly ruining someone's career by reintroducing them to WoW. How are you, Monkey? Did you get some sleep last night? He did get to finish. He did get to finish. So if he had not finished, I don't think I would have shared that story, because I think I would actually legit be sad. Monkey, I saw you on the Switch. You're playing Diablo 3 right now. What are you playing? Look at this. I've never seen this before. Mace of Adaman. I can't equip it. It's a force weapon. Man, that's the second really cool force weapon I've got on my GameCube character. Okay, well that's going in the bank. Who did he take out first in your party? Oh God, Snipe, I don't remember that. That was literally like a month or 2 after the game came out. That game came out in what, 2000? that was 20. I'm going to assume it was either Zidane, Garnet, or Dagger. I forget which name she goes by the end of the game. Vivi or Steiner, because that was generally my go-to party. Okay, and we also want to deposit. I should not be walking around with this much Masada. The Necromancer in that class is so boss. That is such a fun class. I was actually, Monkey, entertaining the idea of possibly doing like a big, large Diablo marathon stream where I play 2, 3, and 4, and I only play as the Necromancer. I would need something big to celebrate it. I was thinking possibly whenever I hit 1,000 followers, which at the rate I'm going is not going to probably be until the end of the year. But by then Diablo 4 should be like, I don't know, stable. I mean, I don't think it's like unstable or anything right now, but I know Blizzard likes to constantly balance classes, and they generally hit their games a few months after the games come out with the first balancing act. I was 6 when that came out. Didn't know that. What was your first Final Fantasy, Snipe? My first Final Fantasy was, and again, I'm gonna date myself. My first Final Fantasy was Final Fantasy 1, but I didn't really get into it. As a kid, we had a subscription to Nintendo Power, and there was one issue of Nintendo Power that was an entire strategy guide to the first Final Fantasy. It showed you everything about the game except the final boss. It did not show what Chaos looked like or offered any kind of advice on how to deal with it, right? That was a big mystery, right? But everything else was kind of like discussed by the game. And then we ended up getting a copy of it. Nintendo had this deal at some point. This was after the SNES came out, and they were selling a bunch of games for cheap. It was something like buy 10 games directly from Nintendo, and they only cost like $20 a piece. And one of the games in that was Final Fantasy, and I had already played Dragon Warrior at that point. And I remember playing Final Fantasy. I don't think as a kid I got past the Earth Fiend, or I might have defeated the Earth Fiend Lich, but I don't think I got past that. Um, and then I kind of just didn't pay attention to Final Fantasy for a few years until I picked up Final Fantasy 3, and that's kind of I went into like a huge Final Fantasy binge for several years thereafter. That really kind of lasted until I played Final Fantasy 12. Tall Grant started with Final Fantasy. I still love Final Fantasy 1. Like it's such a good game. I don't think it was a good game as a kid, but like as a young adult, to an actual adult, I think it's a really good game. I mean, it's clearly inspired by early D&D, which I of course I'm gonna like. And I think even the Famicom version, or the NES version, I should say, is still very playable. Though when I do play it, I tend to go with one of the more enhanced versions, like the PSP version, because it has all the extra content. I'm fine with the graphics. The graphics of the original game do not bother me. Let's see, Horrors was 10. Snipe was 13. I've never played 13. I've had several people tell me it's really good, and some people who just don't like it. Yours was 7. That's interesting, Monkey, considering you were born a year after it came out. How was 7 your first? What did you how did you stumble across it? Yeah, exactly, Drum. Like it just didn't click with me. It was a little too slow paced for me at the time, right? Like when I was a little kid, I loved action platformers like Castlevania and Mega Man and Mario and stuff like that. I thought it was really neat because of all the monsters and the characters and all that, but I just couldn't get into it as a kid. Um, and I think I've mentioned before, Drum, that when I did go on my Final Fantasy binge, I rented Mystic Quest and was able to beat it like on a weekend. I've since picked up a copy of it on SNES, and I think I have it on my Wii as well. Mystic Quest, that game, at least in the late 90s, early 2000s, that game got a lot of hate. And it was really, really unwarranted, because the game was meant to be a game that introduced people, non-RPG players, to RPGs. It was meant to be an introductory game. And I just think people were trying to like judge it on the same level as Final Fantasy 4 and 6, and that isn't fair. That's not what it was designed to be. I would like to replay Mystic Quest at some point, but I honestly would really love to see you stream it, Drum. Final Fantasy 1 rando on my radar. Oh, that would be cool. My dad had okay, you're okay. Your dad introduced. Okay, well that makes sense then. That makes sense. Yeah, like action platformers were my thing, and then like mid to late 90s, I get into RPGs really hardcore, and for a while I'm only playing RPGs, and everything. Rajan, hello. How are you doing, Rajan? Man, tell me you're going to be getting some sleep soon, Rajan. Everybody, my friend Rajan here is a Phantasy Star Online 2 bud, who last time I checked was doing I think you were in the stream for like 14 hours. It was very long. But the new version of PSO2 New Genesis came out today. I've not logged into it. I'm going to wait to check it out when I get back from my vacation. But I was watching Rajan play it, and it looks like they went really all out with like this housing design stuff. But y'all please check Rajan out. He's really cool. Really, really friendly guy. Really, really cool stream to just hang out in. But yeah, Rajan, how are you doing? And please tell me you're getting some sleep soon. Yeah, I'd love to see you stream Mystic Quest, Drum. I think it would be really cool to see someone like you play that game who has a lot of nostalgia and sentimentality for it, but at the same time will probably, if you see something that maybe you feel critical about, I don't feel that like your nostalgia for it would prevent you from offering criticism on it, if that makes sense. Oh, you're still decorating. Awesome. All right, let's fight a dragon. Yeah, I was hanging out with Rajan about a week ago in NGS. Um, we bumped into our characters bumped into each other, and then we just started going to town with our emotes. Rajan, this is my main PSO1 character. You can see she's built very differently from my NGS character. Okay. I think I'm stuck in the dragon. Okay, switch to gun. I don't think that's in range, though. Oh, it is. Wait, physical edition, I'm sorry, I missed what you said, Snipe, earlier, I'm sorry. Physical edition for Switch is like 55 pounds here. I got the download edition for under 20. Would not pay over 50 for a physical edition. Not for an older game like that, anyway. Like, I don't know, a newer game I would maybe want the physical edition of, but, like, if I wanted Final Fantasy IX on my Switch, I would probably buy the digital because I already have the original PlayStation release of that. So, it's like my Mega Man Legacy Collection games. I have all the NES games. I'm fine owning the digital copies on my modern consoles because I have the OGs, But 55 pounds, that's what, about, I think that translates to about $70, 70 USD. Which that's pricey. No, wait. No. The pound is around $1.50. It's gonna be less than that. My math is wrong. Stand still, you big goofball. There we go. No more dragon. I've only picked up 2 physical games for my Switch, and I don't know. One was Chrono Cross, and I own Chrono Cross on PS1, but the Switch version of Chrono Cross comes with Radical Dreamers, which was like a SNES like visual or virtual novel kind of game that was only available in Japan through like a modem service for your Super Nintendo back in the day. It had never had an English release, an official one, and I thought it would just be neat just to get that, just to check out Radical Dreamers. Maybe that can be something I can do after I finish Chrono Trigger, which I do plan to go back to for an upcoming big stream. Okay. I don't think the dragon dropped anything nice. Okay. This was fine. All right. I think we can go online. Let's just tidy up everything here. Yeah. Why don't we go online and see what we can do? Why am I going here? I don't have a mission to turn in. How much XP did I get from that? I got about 25,000 XP. That wasn't too bad. Definitely should hit level 121 before the stream is over. Hey, Laughable. Hello, hello. How are you doing? You surprised me. You come in and you don't throw things at me. Oh, there it is. There it is. There it is. There are the bears. Now Laughable is officially here. Laughable, ow! How are you doing, Laughable? You're not going to be able to throw things at me for a few days. I'm getting ready for vacation.
Course, Master.
Most daily, it's time for daily necromancer.
You have no
lore.
authority here,
Most
Jackie
necromancers
Weaver.
know
No
that
authority
ghosts are
at
generally
all.
terrible liars. They can see right through them. That's your daily necromancer lore. Hey Rico, how are you? I had a feeling, Rico, you were going to redeem that. We drop a shouty for Paddle Snake. What's up, Paddle? How are you? Oh yeah, don't throw stuff at me if an ad is up. Don't do that. You don't get to watch the thing hit me. Hey Paddle, if you're there, I came across, I just got a wand. I want to know if this is a good wand or if this is garbage. I've never seen this, or staff or something. I've never seen this item before. And it dropped on Forest Ultimate. Let me see if I can find it real quickly. This thing right here, the Alive AQHU. Is that, Paddle, if you're there, is that something you've... Let's look at the actual item. I've never seen this before. Oh, is it not going to let me pull up the graphics for it? Apparently not. I'll have to look up to see. Yeah, the Necromancer in Diablo 3 is a lot of fun. But, you know, I like the Necromancer in Diablo 2 as well. The Necromancer in Diablo 2 is just a lot of... It's fun. I like Necromancers, though. Did you guys know that? That I like Necromancers? I think somebody here might have figured out that I... Ow, 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 shit, ow, 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 oh my god, ow, 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 what? Ow, 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 oh my god, my face, my fucking face, ow, it hurts, ow, 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 oh my god, I'm 400, ah, oh my god, you broke my neck, look at me, I'm like flinching and stuff. You gave me a stroke. It'll work out in a moment. Laughable, thank you for the 400 biddies. Here, I'll give you a big shouty. You had no idea, Matt. Hey, Master Awadi. Sorry, I almost missed you when I was being abused there. So Rod, okay, stills HP. Yeah, I took some abuse there. Oh my goodness, I don't think my, I think my VTube model is like messed up. Let me switch to the BRB thing so I can just realign the thing in VTube Studios. Hang on. Okay, I'm back. Okay, and it looks normal now. Master Awadi, how are you doing today? Dragon, my chat likes to abuse me. They like to throw things at me. They like to do all kind of things to me. And the sad thing is that in a few months I'm going to be giving them new forms, new things to abuse me with. But those are secrets. Those are secrets that I am not yet ready to reveal. Okay, we're done in offline mode, so let's go ahead and log off, and we'll get on shit serve. Which, that is the actual name of the server. I don't want anyone thinking I'm just being vulgar to be vulgar, or that I'm disparaging this private server. I actually like this private server quite a lot. It's fairly controversial one because of some things from several years ago, from what I've been told. But I've dealt directly with the admins before, and they've been very, very, very cool with me. And the people here I've met have been very cool. So, you know, my personal experience, I like this server. I also love the little message we're going to have here. It's been a while since we've seen this message. If you affiliate it with Sega of America, Sega of Japan, Sega of Europe, or any Sega subsidiary, you may not connect to or view the contents of this private server. Essentially, fuck you, Sega. Alright, 13 people on GameCube, Xbox, and 1 person on their version of Blue Burst. Welcome, GameCube and Xbox players. For those that didn't know, I'm actually playing this on a legit GameCube. And I even have, like, the keyboard controller and everything. I will hydrate, Kara. Thank you. Thank you for the hydrate. I saw a Big Mac. I thought that might be J-Thud. But it wasn't. Let's see what's going on right now. I don't want to do episode 2 stuff. All the Ultimate games that are open are episode 2. There is one Ultimate episode 1, but it is a private game. Okay, well we'll just make our own. Put this on the server drops. People still play. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. It's not where the majority of people that play PSO 1 snipe. The majority of the people play on the PC version called Blue Burst, which is on a private server called Affinia. But yeah, no, this is a server dedicated towards the GameCube and Xbox versions of the game. Like I'm playing this on a legit GameCube with the legit software and everything. There's an Ethernet in my Ethernet cable in my GameCube right now. I'm connected to a server. I'm online right now. It's really kind of surreal. Open your heart? You want me to open my? You want me to cut open my heart? No. I don't want to. I don't want to do that. Yeah, no, Sarzac's needing a break from Mr. T. That's why Mr. T has been increased in price and limited once per stream. Sarzac's getting a little tired of Mr. T. Don't make me get rid of it like I got rid of Jar Jar Binks versus the Corgis redeem, which I don't think many of you were there for the Jar Jar Binks versus the Corgi redeem. So I'll explain what it is, especially since the corgis aren't here right now. I can say its name. I raised my sweet, adorable corgis to hate and despise Jar Jar Binks. To absolutely hate and despise Jar Jar Binks. And they get angry at the mere mention of his name. They get angry if I have Phantom Menace on and they hear him talking. And I even have a Jar Jar Binks cup holder from Taco Bell. If you remember these, there's like a large plastic Jar Jar Binks face on the top of this. And I can just point at it and they'll start growling. I see your redeem. I'm going to finish my Jar Jar story and then I'll Mr. T. Anyway, the redeem used to be, you redeem it, and I antagonize my corgis with Jar Jar Binks for like a minute or two, and you get to listen to the audio. It was funny until they actually got into a fight with each other over it, and one of the dogs drew blood on the other one, which not a lot. It was more of a scratch that healed right up. But when that happened, I said absolutely not. This will not continue. It is not funny when they're actually getting into fights with each other over this. This is not funny anymore. And I got rid of the redeem, and we've not gone back to Jar Jar Binks. We've not gone back to it in any capacity. In fact, I should have thrown the cup thing away, but I still have it. All right, let me go ahead and put the timer on. You're never going to get to make me play games this way, Monkey D. Sean. Never. But I'm okay with this. This is for 5 minutes, and it's only once per stream. All right. All right, here we go. 5 minutes of Mr. T possession. All right, suckers. Mr. T is here. Mr. T is here. Mr. T's in a good mood. What is Sarzac playing? Oh, no. Sarzac playing this game again. Why does Sarzac have to play this all this time? Mr. T don't understand that damn fool. Oh, let's see who we got. We got Snake Paddle, and we got Master Awadi. Dogs hating Jar Jar Binks. That's right. That's right, Master Awadi. Says a lot about current day society. People didn't stay in drugs. They didn't do their school, and they stopped drinking milk. That's what happened. That's what happened. All the bad things happened once people stopped staying in their drugs. Stop drinking their milk. All right, so Mr. T knows this game. Oh, look, it's the cute little birdies that Sarzac don't like. It's the cute little birdies. Mr. T gonna beat you up. Mr. T hit the birdie. The birdie needs the. Why is the birdie not going down? All right, Mr. T killed that birdie. Oh, Mr. T sees two other birdies. Mr. T gonna get these suckers. Mr. T want their gold. That's what Mr. T wants. What that fool Master Awadi asks. What do you think about the uprising horniness? What? Mr. T don't know anything about no horniness. Mr. T don't know anything about internet memes. Mr. T almost 80 years old, fool. What do you think Mr. T knows? Mr. T knows how to fight Hulk Hogan. Mr. T knows how to fight Rocky. Mr. T knows how to save people on the A-Team. Mr. T also knows how to play World of Warcraft. Mr. T does know how to play World of Warcraft. I was a Night Elf Mohawk. Mr. T don't know anything about that jibba jabba. Crazy fools. This internet make everybody into crazy fools. I played as a Night Elf Mohawk. You ain't never seen Mr. T's World of Warcraft commercials? If you ain't ever seen Mr. T's World of Warcraft commercials, you need to go to the YouTube. You need to watch them. Mr. T had the best World of Warcraft commercial. There was World of Warcraft commercials with Chuck Norris, William Shatner, the Mini-Me guy. But Mr. T had the best one. He had the best one because they eventually put Mr. T in the game. You could turn other people into me, Mr. T. But then they took it out. And you know what happened whenever they took that out of the World of Warcraft? People stopped playing it. People stopped playing the World of Warcraft. Oh, I'm going to get Sarzac killed. Uh-oh. Sarzac done went down. Mr. T got cornered by a bunch of big old Ninja Turtles there. You got an issue with Night Elves, Master Awadi? All right, Mr. T back. Don't tell Sarzac Mr. T got him killed. Good. You shouldn't have problems with no elves. Mr. T likes the elves. Mr. T actually gonna do something real quickly. Mr. T should have did this. Alright, it's time for some revenge, suckers! You tried to take down Mr. T, well Mr. T's here to show you some pain with a capital letter T. That's what Mr. T gonna do. You don't spell turtle without a T, and I'm Mr. T. Oh, she missed. Mr. T wouldn't have missed. If you ever watched the 18, Mr. T always hit his target. Mr. T never missed on the 18. Okay, and Mr. T is done. That was 5 minutes. That was your Mr. T possession for this entire stream. Because I've limited it. People go crazy with that one. No one ever went crazy when I had it. No one ever went crazy with the AMA redeem. I had an AMA redeem where you could have asked me anything, and as long as it didn't relate to like my professional job, I would be happy to answer the question. That was redeemed exactly one time. It was redeemed by Sunny Delight, and his question was if I believed in any conspiracies. That was the only time it was ever redeemed. So I ended up giving that the axe. I guess Mr. T's more interesting than me. You don't want to get into shit with Mr. T. You know, he's supposedly like a really, really nice person. I mean, he did legit work as like a bouncer in the 70s to like some high level people back then. So I don't know. I mean, I guess if you work as a bouncer, you can probably still be a nice guy, but you also have to be capable of being a complete and total asshole if the need for it comes up, right? Like you can't have a nice bouncer, right, or a nice bodyguard, right? I didn't know that these could paralyze you on Ultimate. I think this is the first time in a while I've gone into Ultimate online with Sinri here. We'll see how far we can go. I don't know if I'm going to be able to kill the dragon by myself. Which, if I'm not able to, maybe we'll just switch to Towards the Future. I know it's kind of boring to watch, but it is, well, I mean, it's not too boring to watch. You do get to see all the bosses. But I know that quest does get very repetitive, especially since people do like to spam it for quick XP gains. Okay, they're trying to surround me like they did earlier. Look at this. Look at this. I see what these turtles are trying to do. I like turtles. Master Awadi, what kind of plans do you have for the weekend? Doing anything exciting? Are we friends on Switch, Master Awadi? I don't know if we're friends on Switch. Do you want to be my Switch friend? Oh, you don't own a Switch. How do you play Smash Ultimate then? I don't know anything about Smash other than like characters that are in it, and that apparently the tournaments get very, very, very intense and competitive. The last Smash game I played was the one on 3DS, and I played that when Mega Man came out on it, because at the time Nintendo was showing more love towards Mega Man than Capcom was. Jeez, would you die, please? Oh, I forgot there was the Ozzy one. The Ozzy Osbourne WoW commercial is really funny. The Chuck Norris one and Shatner ones aren't really that funny though, and you know I wouldn't expect Chuck Norris to actually be funny. Like the humor about Chuck Norris is like the memes about him, not like Chuck Norris himself. But Bill Shatner can be a very, very funny man when he wants to be, and his was just not funny. It was just kind of like But the Aussie one's really good. Now you're gonna be watching all the WoW commercials. Is it really smoky where anyone else lives? Because it is here. Not here. Not down in South Louisiana. It is we're not in that zone of danger air that's going on right now. But I saw that earlier, and it looks like practically all of the Northeast and a large part of the Midwest is kind of like in that zone. So just be careful with that if you guys are in that area, or the parts of Canada where the fires are going on as well. Which I haven't really. I don't know how bad the fires are. I assume they're pretty bad, since they're creating a lot of like air quality issues. Oh wow, well that's very different from Smash tournaments here, Master Awadi. There was a game store here that used to host Smash tournaments, and they would easily get like over 100 people at this little hole in the wall game store, and yeah, not all the people there were chill. I only know this because I went up there one time to buy paint. I needed paint for my Warhammer models. They're trying to surround me again. There we go. How's okay, XP gain is pretty decent here. We definitely will hit level 21 today. If I would be doing a full stream, we would probably get to 22. Capcom has a present going on Monday. Oh, a presentation. I hope they announce a new Mega Man. I'm sure there'll be something about Resident Evil 9. Yeah, if you guys are in that area, y'all just be careful with going outside and everything. That's really crazy. Okay, we're gonna go directly into Forest 2 after I clear this room. I really don't know if I'm gonna be able to deal with the dragon by myself at this level on online. For those that don't know, there's a difference in monster stats in offline and online mode. So like I'm playing on ultimate difficulty, which was the same difficulty I was playing on just a bit ago, but was on offline mode, and yeah, it's very different. The monsters hit harder. They have a lot more HP, and yeah. Ow! 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 Not again! Oh my God! Ow! 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 Oh my God! 300 bits! Ow! 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 My face! It's over. Oh. Laughable, thank you again for the biddies. Thank you for the biddy abuse. Give another big shouty out to Laughable. Thank you for that. Oh, ow! Rajan throwing the hearts at me. At least they're not Kafka's. Don't throw that dirty clown at me. Rajan, I can't tell you how annoyed I am that I'm going out of town the day after NGS gets its new update. And this happened last year. This happened last year when they released the Kavaris region. I was going out of town like the day after the update. But unlike last time, unlike today, I was able to actually like dork around in Kavaris a little bit before going on vacation. I don't know if I'm gonna have time to get on NGS and play around with the whole housing stuff, because I kind of want to make sure like I have a few hours to dedicate to that. I feel it's not something that you can just get on and look at for 10 minutes and be like, cool. Because I've played games with housing before, so I have an idea of how that works. You know, it's not a 5-minute process. Oh yeah, the trip will be fun, and you know, I'm gonna definitely play that when I get back. But it's kind of funny because last year the same thing happened, and I actually ended up really liking the Kavaris region. That is my favorite region of NGS. Aleo and Ritim I like. I felt Staya was not done well. What was the level cap raised to, by the way? Did they raise it to 80 or dare I say 100? Oh, they're gonna just raise it to... Okay. Are we getting new weapon levels, or 8 stars still going to be the current max level? Oh, I can summon. I can do a photon thing. Oh, cool. Let's blast these rappies out of existence. Let me gather them all up real quickly. Die. No! They didn't die! I will not lose to Rappies in this game. It will not happen. I will not allow this. Okay, look, we're down to just one Rappy now. Okay, I defeated the Rappies. Oh, so we're getting 9-star weapons then? Oh, update, name was Cheeto. Oh, good. He's from a fox sanctuary. And they picked him up. Awesome. Okay, we have somebody hop on. Throw them a portal. This was the big cast that I saw in the lobby whenever I started. Okay, 9-star weapons are a thing. Okay, well, I'm going to have to look into that too, and I'm sure the grind will be pretty intense, but... Are we getting new armor as well? And I'm really glad to hear that, Paddle, that the fox has been picked up and he's going back to where he needs to be. I mean, like I said yesterday, I don't know much about fox behavior other than what I've picked up on by watching Save a Fox, but you know, I do know that a fox that is friendly with humans is probably one that's been around humans quite a bit, because they're pretty skittish animals naturally. Woohoo! Level up! Okay, well, we have a level 171 with us, so I think we'll be able to be fine with the dragon now. Get over here and hit these. I do more damage whenever I'm hitting multiple enemies with the sword. If I want to do the caves ultimate, though, I really hate the fact that those plants can use Megan. I have to remember also that I'm on ultimate. There are actual items that can drop here that I can use. Fuck. Was not expecting that. the new scratch with the weapon cameos came out today, didn't it? I think I will hop on. I want that Psycho Wand cameo. I will drop money for that. Drop some of these things. I don't even main it. I assume it's a force weapon. That is my subclass in NGS though, but yeah, I want that just because if Phantasy Star 4. What is the problem with those, Paddle? The fact that some of them look pixelated as hell? Like my Laconium sword that I have on my NGS character. I mean, I guess I shouldn't get grouchy over that. And it probably is like a 10-year-old cameo, but it would be nice if they could maybe. Oh, okay, effect. I got you. Both of us. Hey, it's the same dragon. It's an ice dragon. We're somehow in the North Pole. It's Santa Claus's dragon. Ah. There we go. Oh, he was trying to get up in the air, but he failed. Oh, it dropped a mono fluid. Oh, that's wretched. It dropped an effing mono fluid. One of the big JP. Like how big? Like how many viewers would they normally pull in? Because I've seen some NGS partners. I'm not going to name names, and I'm certainly not going to comment on their streams. But I know there's like some NGS partners in North America that have their viewership numbers are like smaller than mine. And I think my average right now is like at 25. So I just don't understand the criteria that they have for that. I mean, congratulations to the people that have that, but I didn't apply for that, and I certainly didn't want it. But I don't know. And I know you and I, Paddle, have discussed that kind of stuff before. Some of the politics about it. Oh God, wow. Yeah, that's a tremendous amount. That's a tremendous amount. Wow. Yeah, Sega's gonna feel that. Should I save this grants? I'm starting to run low on space. We're not going to save this. It's a level 13 grant. If I make a force on GameCube, that's something that won't be difficult to get a hold of. We'll just sell that. Hey, look, there's a Sonic here. Why is Sonic here? I've never seen that. Why is Sonic here? I wonder if that's like an event thing. I just noticed that Sonic is hanging out in the shop. Soul Eater. Oh, this looks cool. I mean, it sucks. Look at what it'll do to my ATP. But we're gonna hang on to that. Yeah, our boy Sonic's just like hanging out in the shop. Look at him. He's just like, hey, welcome to the shop. And hey, what up, John? What's up? Drop you a shouty real quick. Oh, okay. Alright, I don't need this. Get rid of that. Let's restock up on fluids. Oh, I have all the fluids. Are we good on this stuff? How are you doing today, 1UP? Oh my god, Robotnik's here too! What is Robotnik doing here? Yes, I call him Robotnik. If someone corrects me with Eggman, you can just leave. I'm a 90s kid. He was called Dr. Robotnik when I was a kid. He'll always be Dr. Robotnik to me. Hell, I still call Bowser King Koopa. I'm glad to see there are lots of Robotnik lovers in chat. Okay, I guess we'll go into caves. I should bring Escape Doll though. I will say that it is having just played a ooh. What? Am I just gonna get chain frozen? Jeez. I don't even remember what I was gonna say. Oh yeah, like it's very nice to play a hunter again in PSO1, having played a force recently on Blue Burst, where I have to worry about the various elemental weaknesses for the monsters. It's just like, nope, everything bleeds here if you hit it. Didn't they eventually like change it in Japan to where he's both? Like Robotnik is like his real name, but Eggman is like a nickname, like a derogatory nickname that Sonic gave him. I know that originally he was just Eggman in Japan, but like, did they change that, or am I just imagining this? I've never played a Sonic game past Sonic and Knuckles. The 3D Sonic games just never looked appealing to me, and from what I've heard, it's probably a good thing I didn't play those. I did play a little bit of Sonic 4. I like that. I don't understand why people didn't like that, but. Let's see, Barry has joined the game. I wonder if that's Disco. Disco has characters named Barry. Oh, look. Okay, Paddle just answered that. I'm just now seeing your message, Paddle. So I don't know if my little spill about that happened before or after, but I'm just now seeing your message. Oh, shit. Trying to pick up an item and it's one of those awful plants. Ah! Where's his corpse? Oh, he's already back. Okay, I guess he had a escape doll. Effing plants. I despise these things. Ah! Love most Sonic games. What is your favorite Sonic game, Master Awadi? Sorry, I kind of have to pay a little bit more attention to the game right now because these horrible plants. My most hated enemy in this game are these plants. I like them less than Rappies. Sonic Adventure 2 or Sonic and the Black Knight. What is that? Okay, she looks like she's a ranger. Sonic Advance 3 is a close one. Look at that, I'm doing some healing. I saw one of the teammates' life going down and I'm just like, heal, be a healer. Sonic is that is a really interesting concept for a Sonic game. What was that on? And hey, let me ask this. Paddle probably knows this. Is Sonic not as popular in Japan compared to his popularity in the West? or is he pretty popular over in Japan as well? Maybe not like as popular, but like how popular is he in Japan? Because I've heard mixed things about that. I've heard like some people say he's not popular at all. Some say he's popular. People know who Sonic is. You know, your average person under like the age of like 35 probably knows who Sonic is. Mascot, but like a lot of people, they don't buy his games. Okay. I know he was designed with like Western audiences in mind, because he's very much channeling like that 90s you know, extreme attitude. Let me get some buffs on the party. Oh, I didn't do that. Or not. I'll get buffs on myself. Wii exclusives. Okay, cool. Zelda in Japan is as popular as you think, but in the West, it's okay, I see. I see. All right, are we done here? Oh, I'll stand on this one. Oh, we can't do this. We don't have a fourth. Or do we? Wait, we just need two. Okay, I'll stand on this. Rajan, are you need sleep, my friend? Okay, maybe I should go to where the party is. They're fighting. Let me do that. Let me be a good party member. I don't know exactly. Oh no! Oh no! I DC'd. That was very sudden. Everyone heard what did I say? Oh, I bet it was whatever I said was stupid. What did I say, Rajan? Okay, I'm trying to rush. I want to get back to that game with those people. Join a team. Oh, okay. Yeah, you should. You should go get something in your tummy. Get something in your tummy, and then go get some Z's. You have your stream. You've been streaming for a long time. Okay, let me see. There's one person. I walk into the room to get shot by a dragon. Well, I'm glad you had fun. That's awesome. I'm gonna have to wait a few days before I can check out the housing updates and everything. But it looks like you had a really really good time. So that makes me excited for it. I'm probably getting on though. I'll probably hop on a little bit just to see if I can get the Psycho on. I don't mind dumping a little bit of money into that for the ticket. Oh my, that's not a good place to be, Sarzac. I should. It should be a good trip. I'm going with some very dear friends, and it should all be good. I am going to miss streaming, but I will have my laptop, and there is Wi-Fi, so I'm sure I'll be popping into people's streams and everything. Probably not tomorrow much because I'm going to be on the road for about 7 hours. But the days after, I'm sure I'll be popping onto people's streams. Because a lot of my friends have plans to like go out and do things, like wineries and stuff like that. No, I'm gonna be in my pajamas for several days, and I'm not leaving the cabin except once. Okay, let me just get out of combat real quickly, Rajan, and I'll grab a cookie. We're on ultimate mode right now, and I'm the weakest one here, so it's like I could if I'm not careful for a moment, I could die. Oh wow, that's a huge spawn. But I will definitely nom that cookie. Okay, we killed everything here. Let me grab a cookie. Cookie. Thank you for the redeem. Hearts keep coming out of Barry. I wonder what she has that's causing that. Paddle, if you're still there, are you going to be streaming tonight? You're going to be doing some more Blue Burst if that's the case. I like caves 2 and 3. These are really, really nice looking levels. I don't like cave 1 though. It's very ugly looking, and I just don't like the enemies there. I mean, I don't like the enemies in caves 2 and 3 either. But there are less. There do seem to be less plants in caves 2 and caves 3 because they introduced like the water monsters and other things. Hey, rainbow! I want to get killed by this plant because I said that. Yeah, see, hearts are coming. There's a water monster. You know what? Well, she murdered that. Is it dead? Barry has received disc volume 4, Open Your Heart. Wasn't Master Awadi just talking about Open Your Heart? Or somebody was talking about Open Your Heart? Oh, it was playing in the lobby. Okay. Okay, I'm sorry. I didn't register. I know you were talking about it. I'm sorry. It didn't register with me fully. I don't have the volume very loud. And I don't know that song either. But our friend Barry here just picked up a copy. She's got like an umbrella and everything. Look at that. Look at that. That is cool. I've never seen that before. Our other person is kind of behind. I wonder if they DC'd and it just hasn't kicked them yet. But just to remind everyone, this will be my last stream since there will not be any weekend streams. This will probably be my last stream until either Monday or Tuesday of next week, unfortunately. I don't know when my Castlevania stream is going to happen. That'll be the next one. We're coming back on Monday, but I don't know if I'll be back like early enough to do that stream or not. I'm sure I'll find out in the next few days when they want to. Everyone else is going to want to leave. Oh my God! Look at this room. What are you saving up for, Master Awadi? What are you saving up for? You want me to play a game, don't you? Yeah, and hopefully, Master Awadi, I'll see you in other people's streams, or you know, it's not like I'm going to be without internet access. It's just I'm not going to be able to stream. Okay, we found Caves 3. Cool. Green? That looks yellow to me. Oh, but I did say this at the beginning of the stream. I'll just mention it again, since this is a PSO stream. Whenever we're done with the stream or we're wrapping up, I will be doing the little randomizer to see what version we play next time, which will be like a week and a half from today. Ugh. But when I do get back, like all the streams for the week I get back are going to be like extended somewhat. I'm going to probably extend them by an extra hour, so there'll be some like 6-hour streams there. Ah! Oh! Rajan, how long was your stream, or are you still streaming? I have to say, the longest stream, I have done 2 36-hour streams. I'm not planning to do another one for a very long time. Both of them were special occasions. One was for my birthday, and the other was for my streamiversary. I'm not going to do like a 36-hour stream just willy-nilly. Hey, I feel like doing a 36-hour stream today. Yeah, no. Like, there has to be a reason for something like that. At least for me. I'm sure for some people, you don't need a reason, but You like to stream? Wow. Was that your Rajan? By the way, was that your first time playing Final Fantasy 14 last night when NGS was down, or have you played 14 before? I really want to play that game, but I know I would get addicted to it. Like, it's one thing to play a game like this or NGS, where it's kind of you know, more or less a lobby-based MMO. But when you have like the persistent world that you have like with 14, I get addicted to those so quickly, and I just don't need that right now. It's your trial character, okay. Oh wow, okay. Well, that's cool that you still had like access to that character, even though it's been that long. God, I remember when Final Fantasy 11 started, Square had this obnoxious policy that if your account went inactive, and if it was inactive for like something like 90 days or so, they would delete your characters. They don't have that anymore, but they had that for a while, and even back then that was kind of a stupid policy because there were several other MMOs that didn't do anything like that. It's like, no, if your account's inactive and we want you to reactivate it, we're not going to wipe your characters after 90 days. Ooh, die flute. Why can I not pick the die fluid up? Oh, I'm okay. Somehow I got 10 die fluids. I thought I was like at 5 or 6. We should almost be to the boss. Though I don't know if somebody redeemed 125,000 points for that one reward. They wanted me to play Final Fantasy 14. I'd play it. I don't think anyone's ever mentioned that, but. Am I using tri-fluids instead of di-fluids? Oh, you stupid nerd. I was using tri-fluids, not di-fluids. Okay, I need to be careful with that. Tri-fluids are expensive. Not that I'm worried about money on this character. I've got quite a lot, but just going through those like it's candy. Where our cast went. Oh well, I better stick with Barry. Oh yay, boss. Go back and get rid of some stuff. That's so funny that Dr. Robotnik is just chilling there. It makes me want to look around the rest and see if there's any other like Knuckles or Tails, because there's Sonic right there. Not much. We're about to do the second boss on Ultimate. I'm back on the ship to kind of free up my inventory. Okay, I'm good. Ow. 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 I'm doing good, Snipe. We're about to fight the second boss of episode 1. Okay, here we go. Oh, this thing has different elemental weaknesses from the other versions. Okay, I don't remember what it's weak to, so we're gonna have to play around. Jeez. Oh my God. Oh, we killed it, it looks like. GG, everybody. Anything. It doesn't look like it dropped anything good. That's a shame. I'll grab that to sell. Yeah, that was more them than me. I'm the weakest one here, but we did kind of kick its ass. Oh yeah, we're not gonna get to level 122 tonight. Hey, there's Tails! I found Tails! Tails is standing behind the nurse. Okay, that really makes me wonder if Knuckles is somewhere. Let's go check the Hunter Guild. Oh, I'm glad to see there are Tails fans in the chat. Tails is... There's Knuckles! There's Knuckles! Yeah, Tails is my favorite Sonic character. Yeah, they apparently have inserted Sonic character. Oh, we have someone here by the principal. What do we have here? Oh, Sonic and Tails both by the principal. The principal is like the head government guy. Oh, there's Dr. Robotnik. There's Knuckles. Ah, never seen that. This has to be some kind of special event thing that's going on. The Sega does love blinging their characters out. Did you get the Sonic shoes, Rajan? I forgot to sign up for their email thing. Which I'm kind of okay, because I would never have used those anyway. I do have like some Sonic stuff, but oh, we have somebody new. Let's see, Barry asked me that. Oh, her character's pretty. Make sure I didn't miss anything in chat log, since I now know that there's a log thing. I should have been more considerate there. They asked me what I wanted to do, and I said mines just because I'm OCD and I like doing things in order. But these are characters that are much higher level than me, and they probably will get more meaningful XP from the ruins. I mean, I would too, but I have less survivability there. Got 4 people. I feel that we have pretty good crowd control, so I'm gonna switch to these guns for a bit. At least it isn't Sonic 06. Is that the one the Angry Video Game Nerd reviewed many years ago? That was one of the last newer episodes of his that I think I watched. Was his Sonic review, which I think was a 2-parter. Yeah, I feel that using this gun is fine here. Especially since the mines tend to be not as enclosed as the caves. Oh, I don't plan to master Awadi. I don't ever plan to play a 3D Sonic game. If I play Sonic games, I want to go back and play like the original Genesis ones, because those are legit fun games. I don't know. I didn't respond well to a lot of series going into 3D. Like a lot of Mega Man fans love Mega Man Legends, and my thoughts on it is yeah. And that's not even one of my controversial opinions. I won't get into one of my controversial opinions on a game series that went 3D. I think Mario did it well. And I actually like the 3D Castlevanias, even though I know that a lot of people don't. Hey, Purring Tiger Gaming, what's up? How are you? I never played Sonic Adventure, Master Awadi. I don't know if it's a good game or a bad game. I never played it. Let me get a shout out for Purring real quickly. Y'all please check Purring Tiger Gaming out. Streamer friend that is doing the affiliate grind. We rated Purring last time, and I think you're really close to hitting the 50 follower goal. Yeah. So if you have not checked Purring out, please consider dropping them a follow. That affiliate grind is generally it's not too fun. If you have like a support system and everything in place, it's not hard to get. But if you're kind of doing it from scratch, that can be really hard. Hey, ow, Laughable's throwing stuff at me. Ow! Oh, what do we have here? Ninjas? Ninjas. I don't know what they're called senals or sinal. I just call them ninjas because they look like ninjas. Chat likes to bully me. Chat likes to bully me. All right, Snipe, get some rest and have a good night's rest, and hopefully I'll talk to you soon. Hopefully I can catch one of your streams while I'm on vacation. It was funny. We were discussing the other day like what movies to bring to like hang out and watch movies together, and I suggested Scarface, and everyone like voted that down. No one wanted to watch Scarface on vacation. And I'm like, why not? It's a movie about a man that dares to dream, a man that dares to be bigger than what he thought he would be. He just happens to be a cocaine dealer. Say hello to my little friend. It's not every movie where you get Al Pacino using a grenade launcher on a bunch of dudes behind a door. I know that movie's not for everybody. But Purring, how are you doing? Are you doing any streaming tonight? See, we're all using similar guns. I prefer swords, but this is a level that is, I feel like, really good for this kind of weapon. The enemies are just way too spaced out. I would be hitting a lot of single targets with really slow damage. Oh, good lord. Oh yeah, I haven't watched the Godfather movies in years, but those are solid movies. At least the first two. I've never seen the third one. A lot of people don't like it. My father included. My dad is not a big movie guy, but like he really does not like that movie. I've never seen it, so I can't comment on it. About to hop on the Street Fighter RPG. What is that on? Disco, is that you? Are you the berry that I'm playing with? I know you have lots of berries. Is this a disco berry? Get a shouty for disco real quickly while I'm in a load screen. Disco plays a lot of Phantasy Star. Oh god, fat finger attack. We didn't spell that right. I'm sorry. There we go. I saw you posting a lot of NGS pictures today, Disco. How are you liking version 2? Oh, you lagged a bit. Are you the berry that I'm playing with right now, Disco? Is that you like right next to me? Because there's a berry here, and my first thought was, oh, I bet that's Disco. I'll press the button. Okay, it is you. It is you. Awesome. So, what do you? I saw on Twitter you were posting a lot of pictures from NGS, like the equipment from that one character and so forth. What are your thoughts on version 2 so far? Because I've not logged on, and I don't know if I'm going to be able to log on because I'm going on vacation tomorrow morning, and I just don't know if I'm going to have time for it tonight. I mean, I could be playing that instead of this, but the randomizer said this. Oh yeah, I'm not getting a new level tonight. Let's see. Spaces are kind of interesting, though the menu is awkward. Yeah, I was watching my friend Rajan stream that. It looked like a lot of stuff going on in the menus and everything. But I don't know if that one scratch with the weapon cameos became available today. I probably will pop on because I really want the Psycho Wand cameo. So that's a Phantasy Star 4 callback. Oh, it's a trade-in. Okay, it's not a. Okay. Well, and it opens next week. Okay, that's good. That's good. Well, I will grind that then. I'm actually happy to hear that. That means I don't have to spend real money. What are we trying to do here? Yeah, I've not been keeping up with a lot of the headlines lately. I just trying to get ready for this trip. It's not fun being the DM sometimes. Okay, not really necessary. Ooh, special weapon. Huh, it didn't tell me what it was. One second. Oh shit, I'm by myself. A natural way to make certain items. Okay. Okay, I see. Somebody getting it. Oh, ninjas. I think we're probably almost to the boss. Man, this game is so much fun when you have a full group like this. I really wish I had played this like back in the heyday when the Sega servers were on, instead of playing it offline like what I did. Oh my. Disco, will you be streaming tomorrow night? I'm sorry, not tomorrow night. Tonight. Look at that ninja trying to get to me. Don't think so, buddy. Oh. What are these discs that are dropping? Are these like music disc or Oh yeah, okay, we found the boss room. Okay, okay. Alright, I'm just running real quickly to the thing to just free up inventory. Um, and I'm gonna grab a escape doll, just in case. Since I am the lobby of the party. Live and Learn is the Sonic song. Which Sonic song? Like, which one? Was that... Wait, did somebody get a disc for that? Ow! Main theme song of Sonic Adventure 2. Oh, okay. Like I said, I have no knowledge of 3D Sonic games. I don't even know where Shadow the Hedgehog came from. I just know one day he was a thing. Okay, looks like we're gonna do the boss. Okay. Yeah, sure, Master Awadi. I just might not be able to look at it for a moment. Well, we're probably gonna kill this guy quickly. There's the AI. Yes, tell me the history of Shadow the Hedgehog. Because, like, he just appeared one day. Oh my goodness. Out of fluid. Or TP, I should say. I have plenty of fluid. Okay, yay, that's done. Alright, so phase 2. The camera angles are kind of weird there. Wow, he died quickly. My inventory full. Oh goodness. First appeared in Sonic Adventure 2, was created by Robotnik's grandfather on the Ark space station. After it was attacked by the United States Army, Shadow was put in a capsule. Ow! Sent to Earth where he slumbered. His body was guarded by gun, U.S. Army. That's a very interesting origin story for a Sonic character. Hey Will, what's up? How are you? Oh, Club of Laconium. I don't need that. I'm going to drop that. Yeah, I was just asking chat about yeah, sure, if you have a slicer, Disco, let me just make room for it. Is that an upgrade? That is not an upgrade, so you go away. Away with you. Away with you. And I'm gonna drop this Club of Laconian for... I have, like... I'm sure nobody needs this. But I'm gonna drop it. Let's see. Is that the thing that you dropped, Disco? The charge right there? Charge Vulcan. Exceptional machine gun. Oh, cool, cool. Thank you for that. Let me give Will, oh. Thank you for that as well. Let me give Will here a shouty. I'm gonna just check the armor guy, see if he has any upgrades. Probably not. You never know though. Yeah. Y'all check out my friend Will here. Okay, I think we're gonna start winding the stream down. I don't want to get started on the ruins or anything because I would be ending. I mean, I was just gonna do 3 hours today, and we're right at that. So let me just thank the party real quickly here.
My disappointment is immeasurable.
Thank you, Disco. Thank you for popping in and helping out. Very, very appreciated. All right, we're gonna raid in just a little bit. We do have to do the Phantasy Star randomizer, though. We have to see what version of Phantasy Star online we're gonna play next time. Now it's not gonna be for like a week and a half because vacation and all that. Ow. But we will be beholden to this. So let's see what we get. Let's see what we get, everyone. What will it be? Oh, are we going to be doing GameCube again? Okay, it'll be GameCube again. So we'll be continuing this version. When I come back, which will, my next PSO stream will not be this Saturday. Ow, 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 Purring Tiger, thank you for the biddies. Vacation biddy abuse, thank you. Let me do a big shouty for you. I was kind of hoping for NGS to Rajan, but we got GameCube version, so that's what we're going to do next time. But my next Phantasy Star stream will be, or PSO stream will be not this Saturday, but the following, which I think is the 17th. So let's go ahead and wrap this up. We're going to raid. If you're still here, please stick around just a few moments longer, if you don't mind. So yeah, this is going to be my last stream for several days. Going on vacation tomorrow morning. So there's going to be no weekend streams. My next stream will be a Castlevania stream, which will either be Monday or Tuesday. I don't know yet, because we come back on Monday, but I don't know what time I'll get back. So I should know more in the coming days, So just keep an eye out on my socials or on the Discord or even the Twitch schedule, because I keep that updated, if you're curious about that. But I want to thank everybody that came in. It was wonderful to see all of you before I disappear. I mean, I'm not going to disappear. I'm going to have my computer. I'm going to have Wi-Fi. I'll be popping into lots of your streams over the next few days for those of you that stream. But for those of you that are just, that are viewers, I will be checking Discord and everything if you're in that, and hopefully you are. But yeah. Okay, so I want to thank everybody that was here. We had a really good, fun stream. It was relatively short, but it was planned to be short because I have a lot of packing I have to get to. Special thanks go out to Laughable29 and Purring Tiger Gaming for the biddy abuse. I appreciate that a lot. And again, thank you all for being here. Let me just go ahead and thank my subscribers and we'll raid out. So, 100 Years Early, Starfluff Plays, Active Mom x2, Bobcat Bry, Mr. Popinski, Biyako, French Ghost VR, WCG Freddy, Will Varon, Jessica Excel 2007, Pro Unpro Gaming, Disco Ninja Frog, Victory Kisses, Jinya the Spicy Tigress, Mother of Dragons 42, Jay Cosney, Purring Tiger Gaming, Hi Please Hydrate, Old Blood and Guts, Tall Grant, Rico Nico, Elvin Sorrow, Save Slots, Miss Rubik, Azura Vaughn, Denero Mark, White Rhino 727, Akitone, 2013 DNA, Kron 151, Snipe Backwards, Hikari Kugaragi, Xeon MXB, Lucky Rook 1, One Up John, Don 4L, Drum John, Crocodilus Games, The Extreme, Nivik Viking, Black Hand of Nod, Fabled 1, Johnny Toaster, Monkey D. Sean, Jackdaw 9, Shattered Shamrock, It's Raw Key, Jeremy Darkness 20, Juno 315, Kara the Mystic Cosplay, Dax VT, Ink for Justice, Alm Hashtag 420, Weldy Time, Video Drunk, Hungriest Cheetah, Chilled Peace, Thunder Drummer, June CD, Zero Wise Man, Gervination, Mud Veins, Coco G, Horror Acolyte, Velociraptor J, Silhouette, and last but not least, Master Awadi. Thank you guys very much. Let's see who we're gonna raid. Let's see who's on. There's a special person I want to raid if that special person is on. If not, okay, let's see PSO streamers. Okay, I do like to raid other PSO streamers whenever I'm playing PSO to keep these in the community. So let's go ahead and raid this person. This is somebody I do not know. So maybe we'll make a new friend. But they only have 2 viewers, so let's go show them some love. Alright guys, thanks all for coming. Be good. Be good to others. Be good to yourself. Oh, we can't raid this person. Okay, we're going to raid One Up John then. Because he's on, and I don't see anybody else playing PSO, this version of PSO. So, One Up's on, we're going to raid One Up. He plays PSO with us a lot, so it is a, even though he's not playing PSO, he's still a PSO streamer, and he's a good friend of the stream. So let's go ahead and raid One Up. Alright guys, have a great night, take care, hopefully I'll talk to you all soon. If not, you will see me next week when I make my return. Bye everybody.